Miami Dolphins on the road at the Buffalo Bills. This is 6, pretty much, yes. Pretty much 6 across the industry in favor of the Bills at home. 49.5 is our total. We do get news. Tyreek Hill is going to go for the Dolphins. There was a little bit of question whether will he, won't he go there in that one. It does look like Amari Cooper is going to be a game-time decision for this Bills team, if that matters to you in the handicap. Mo, we see Tua come back last week. At least the offense looked at least somewhat, because I mean, when he wasn't out there, it was just like the worst offense in the league. At least it looked somewhat decent, looked like an offense. The defense kind of let them down in that game. They were up 10 in the fourth quarter, end up losing the game outright. And then, the Bills have Josh Allen.
Yeah. Thanks for the reminder. I laid it with the Dolphins last week.
I did too, buddy.
Minus 5.5 or something.
I did too. I was sitting here thinking like I was home, it was home, but then that happened. Yeah. I was with you.
And then it's like when you look at that game and how bad they were defending the run, I'm pretty tempted to play Buffalo here. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's hard for me because I don't know if I trust Buffalo to hold a lead against, but they've dominated the Dolphins for the most part. I mean, especially the offense, really. I mean, the Dolphins have scored some points at times, but they cannot stop the Bills ever. And now the Bills actually have some weapons, and they're just going to pound the rock. This might be another live betting game. I mean, yeah. If the Bills go up, I mean, just fire the under probably. They are just going to.
Right.
They're going to run it 70% of the time, and it's probably going to work. They're probably just going to do what the Chiefs keep doing, which is make it into a success rate game, and then they'll just burn the clock.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's weird when you look at all of the numbers for Buffalo, and it's like, yeah, we certainly would love to talk about Josh Allen, how awesome he is, and he definitely is, and all this, but like they're pretty much like the most well-rounded team in the NFL. Like you look at every single metric, whether you believe or don't believe in DVOA, whether you believe or don't believe in EPA or success or whatever in the hell it is, but they all say the same thing, right? I mean, like they're inside the top 10, 12, and if not inside the top 5 in like every single thing there is on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. So it's kind of like very hard to poke a hole in what Buffalo brings to the table.
Yeah, they're really strong, and Miami might just stink. Like, I just don't know if this team can get a stop. I mean, I wanted to buy in last week because their offense against the Cardinals, and they move the ball plenty, but when you just cannot get a stop against the Cardinals, I do not know how you're going to get a stop against the Bills. And the Bills' offensive line is so stout, and they are just, James Cook should be minus 220 to score a touchdown probably.
Yeah, he's getting in the zone. That's when you just bet like 2 touchdowns because that's coming for sure.